Chicken Run, released June 23, 2000. This stop-motion masterpiece follows Ginger and a group of determined hens trapped on a grim Yorkshire egg farm. When a smooth-talking American rooster named Rocky crashes into their coop, the flock hatches a daring plan to fly the coop before they're turned into meat pies. Ice Age, released March 15, 2002. A cynical mammoth, a fast-talking sloth, and a lethal saber-toothed tiger form an unlikely herd to return a lost human baby to his tribe. Meanwhile, a prehistoric squirrel named Scrat steals the show, triggering a relentless search for a single, elusive acorn. Robots, released March 11, 2005. Blue Sky introduces Rodney Copperbottom, a small-town inventor who moves to the big city to work for his childhood idol. Instead, he uncovers a corporate conspiracy to stop making spare parts, forcing him to rally a band of outdated outmodes to fight back. Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the War Rabbit, released October 7, 2005. Aardman's iconic duo opens a humane pest control business ahead of the annual giant vegetable competition. When a massive, mysterious beast begins devouring the town's prize crops at night, Wallace and his silent, brilliant dog Gromit must track down the furry culprit. Ice Age, The Meltdown, released March 31, 2006. The ice is cracking. In this blockbuster sequel, Manny, Sid, and Diego discover that a massive glacial dam is about to burst, threatening to flood their entire valley. They must rush to the other side of the world while welcoming an eccentric female mammoth named Ellie who thinks she's an opossum. Flushed Away, released November 3, 2006. Roddy, a pampered pet rat living in a luxury Kensington flat, gets accidentally flushed down the toilet into the bustling underground metropolis of the London sewers. He must team up with a street-smart scavenger to outrun a villainous toad and find his way home. Horton Hears a Who, released March 14, 2008. Blue Sky tackles a classic tale following an eccentric elephant named Horton who hears a cry for help from a floating speck of dust. He discovers a microscopic city called Whoville and vows to protect it, despite his skeptical jungle neighbors mocking his sanity. Ice Age, Dawn of the Dinosaurs, released July 1, 2009. When Sid the Sloth accidentally steals 3 dinosaur eggs, the herd must venture deep beneath the ice into a tropical paradise ruled by giant reptiles. They team up with a crazed, one-eyed weasel named Buck to survive the hostile terrain. Rio, released April 15, 2011. Blue, a domesticated blue macaw who never learned how to fly, travels from Minnesota to Rio de Janeiro to mate with the last remaining female of his kind. Things go south when they are captured by clumsy smugglers, forcing an escape through the carnival-fueled streets. Arthur Christmas, released November 11, 2011. Aardman's high-tech holiday spin, Santa's operation has evolved into a sleek, military-grade mission involving an ultramodern spaceship. But when a single child's present is accidentally missed, Santa's clumsy but pure-hearted youngest son Arthur goes old-school to deliver the gift before sunrise. The Pirates, in an adventure with scientists, released March 28, 2012. A down-on-his-luck pirate captain is determined to defeat his wealthy rivals and win the coveted Pirate of the Year award. His quest takes his crew from the shores of Blood Island to Victorian London, crossing paths with a young Charles Darwin and a very rare dodo bird. Ice Age, Continental Drift, released July 13, 2012. Scrat's endless pursuit of his acorn accidentally triggers a global continental cataclysm. Manny, Diego, and Sid are separated from the rest of the herd and forced to use a floating iceberg as a makeshift ship, battling a ruthless crew of seafaring animal pirates. Epic, released May 24, 2013. A teenage girl named MK is magically shrunk down and transported into a hidden forest kingdom. She finds herself caught in the middle of a war between the noble Leafmen warriors and the dark, rot-spreading creatures known as the Bogans. Rio 2, released April 11, 2014. Blue, Jewel, and their 3 kids leave their comfortable sanctuary for a family trip into the wild jungle. As Blue struggles to adapt to the wilderness and faces intimidating, wild father-in-law, they discover a dangerous ring of illegal loggers threatening their home. Shaun the Sheep movie, released February 6, 2015. When Shaun's mischief accidentally causes the farmer to roll away in a runaway caravan, the flock must disguise themselves as humans and venture into the big city to rescue him from an aggressive animal control officer. The Peanuts movie, released November 6, 2015. Blue Sky perfectly blends 3D tech with classic 2D lines. Charlie Brown embarks on a quest to catch the attention of the new little red-haired girl, while his trusty beagle Snoopy takes to the skies for an epic aerial battle against the Red Baron. Ice Age, Collision Course, released July 22, 2016. Scrat accidentally launches an alien spaceship into deep space, setting off a chain reaction that sends a massive asteroid heading directly toward Earth. The herd must rely on Buck's wild theories to alter the asteroid's magnetic path and save the planet. Ferdinand, released December 15, 2017. Ferdinand is a massive, flower-loving bull who refuses to participate in aggressive bullfighting. After being mistaken for a dangerous beast and captured, he rallies an eccentric group of animal friends to help him escape back to his peaceful farm home. Early Man, released January 26, 2018. Set at the dawn of civilization, a brave Stone Age caveman named Doug must unite his clumsy tribe to defend their valley against an advanced, metal-obsessed Bronze Age empire. The fate of their home comes down to a high-stakes football match. A Shaun the Sheep movie, Farmageddon, released October 18, 2019. An alien named Lula crashlands near Mossy Bottom Farm, showcasing amazing extraterrestrial powers. Shaun and the flock quickly take her in, embarking on a frantic mission to guide her back home before a sinister government agency captures her. Spies in Disguise, released December 25, 2019. The final film in the original Blue Sky lineup, the world's smooth, charismatic super spy Lance Sterling is accidentally transformed into a pigeon by a quirky, pacifist gadget designer named Walter. The mismatched duo must work together to stop a cybernetic villain while Lance adjusts to his avian body. Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget, released December 15, 2023. Having escaped to a peaceful island sanctuary, Ginger and Rocky are living the dream with their new daughter, Molly. But when a terrifying new threat looms on the mainland, the flock must reverse their old tactics and break into a high-tech fortress. Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul, released December 25, 2024. The return of an old nemesis. Wallace's obsession with inventing leads him to create a smart gnome that develops an evil mind of its own. As chaos spreads across the town, Gromit discovers that a familiar feathers-wearing criminal penguin is pulling the strings from behind the scenes. Shaun the Sheep, The Beast of Mossy Bottom, releasing September 18, 2026. This upcoming Aardman feature brings the flock back into a hilarious, spooky situation. When rumors start spreading about a mythical beast hiding in the woods, Shaun leads the farm animals on a chaotic expedition to uncover the truth.